Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kwingsletsplays and the start of a brand new series, Mario Kart Double Dash, part of the Road to Mario Kart World. This game came out in 2003, and what made this game different is the fact that you could play with 2 players on the same cart. So, that's how it works. But hopefully you guys having a good one. I'm having a nosebleed, so everything's messed up today, so make sure you guys don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. The intro got all screwed up, the mic died. Today's not going well for me. I feel blah today.
I'm sorry I got a nosebleeds.
What I hate about nosebleeds is I have post-nasal drip, so then the blood drips down my throat and chokes me.
Thank you for sharing that with the class, Lou.
So that's what I hate about nosebleeds. So, in other news, today we were able to get the 3DS and DS capture card to work again, thanks to an old friend of mine who helped me reinstall old driver stuff, I don't know what it is, from 2012, and the computer, even though it's in 2025, was able to recognize the missing DDL files and other things, and the capture card works again. So if Ultimates would like their streams resume for 3DS or DS games, that is a possibility again. I just have to get a special cable that's lost, that Link destroyed because he buried it in his box. It's a special USB to HDMI out, because our previous laptop had HDMI out, but that laptop got broken. So the only way to do HDMI out is we need to buy a USB to HDMI out, and then we can do 3DS again.
Thank you, Miss Deanna, for the super chat. Says this was the first Mario Kart game I ever played. Awesome. Thank you for the super chat, Miss Deanna. Hope you're having a great day. Great to see everyone in the chat. Hope everyone's having a nice day today. Hi Anthony, hi Jesse, hi Miss Deanna, hi Jade Rose. Hello Proto Platformer, hi Billy. Hello Keith, hi hi everybody. Hope you guys are doing great today.
You can just select. I want to do Bowser and Bowser Jr. So if you could select Bowser Jr., please. Yeah. Okay, so you can see 2 people ride on a cart, and you can change your cards to pretty much anything you want. So you're part of the heavyweight class, so you could be Donkey Kong, could be Wario and Waluigi, or you could be Bowser and Bowser Jr. So since these 2 are on the thumbnail, we're gonna kick these guys off.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this game with my dad.
Yeah.
Whoops, I'm a little out of practice for
Bowser Jr. Hey Dad, we're gonna play this together.
Yep. Alright, so you got Mushroom Cup, you got Flower Cup. We're going to be doing 50 cc's today. The courses are longer, and the whole premise of the game is different. When you play with 2 players, one person drives and the other person throws items.
Amber is Peach confirmed, says Timmy.
And this is a classic from the year 2003. The year Amber and I met. 3, 2, 1. You're in the car. I steer, you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go. That's what kids expect. Here's an interesting dynamic. And there's also 2-player versus where you would control the other player, the person on the back of your bike, you would literally switch the characters by pressing X.
Oh, that's cool.
So you could play the 2-player mode had 2 modes. Cooperative, which is cooperative. And then you had versus, so you could basically race against each other and create a crazy. This is people loved Mario Kart.
Pretty cute. I like their facial expression.
And again, guys, I'm not feeling well today, so everything might be a little. Yeah. We also have special signature items that are only available through card users. So that's a giant two-sit special. That's a special giant shell that only thousands and thousands.
Oh gosh, that's so
Oh yeah, you can also. When you're out of items. You get 2 items.
What do I first with my other item?
You throw the first item and then you throw the other. It's all automatic. You can actually stack items in this game. Certain characters have the ability to power items. So they have like 4 or 5 items. We're so far ahead. Yep. I play as a different character every day.
Yeah! Great job, Dad!
So supposedly they're going to announce that the pre-order date for the Nintendo Switch, we might get a actual release date for the pre-orders tomorrow, and then sometime next week will be the pre-order for the Switch. I believe it's either that or it's going to be May 2nd. So either they'll do it this April, or they'll do it May 2nd. What's going on right now is the U.S. said that there's a 90-day hold on tariffs in Asia except for China. So, and Vietnam and Cambodia have already settled with 0 tariffs or whatever. So it's just Japan that's kind of holding out, but Japan also agreed to a 90-day hold. So that means that they're free to operate, and so the rumor is they're going to be sending 15 million consoles
in the 90 days.
Between now and May. They're gonna have over 15 million Switch 2s in the United States during between now and the end of May, and then in the summer they're gonna plan to send another 6 or 7, so that because they already sold out in the UK.
Wow.
Yeah, they sold what was it, 6 million, something like that. They sold out in the UK.
They haven't even had pre-orders here yet.
Nope, no pre-orders here, but there will be no pre-orders in China. The Switch 2 is delayed until 2026 in China.
Wow, that's weird.
That's because China and the US are going to be in a big tariff war. It's not a war. They're going to be in a economic thing for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I think in history books they have called it tariff war.
But I mean, it's a little bit more complicated than that. It's kind of like console wars. Like we're the country that has high debt right now, so basically by raising the tariffs, it's a way for us to kind of pay them back, but also kind of like stranglehold them to the point where they end up losing money and they have to fire them. So it's a strategic move, and it's worked so far with 18 other countries. It's just China is rough, but it doesn't matter because in terms of gamers, the company that everybody needed to worry about was there's 2 manufacturing companies in Vietnam and Cambodia that are handling the majority of the parts for the Switch. And that stuff is all taken care of. So Japan has already started shipping consoles to America. So the pre-order date will be any day now that they'll announce it. So everybody get ready to basically run for the tail. It's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah. I saw someone else online saying that we feel like they answered all these tariff problems is to have things made by robots. I was like, that's what I
I guess. I mean, you do realize that it takes 6 countries to make one pencil, right?
said. What?
It takes 6 countries to create one pencil. Because there's multiple parts of a pencil that make it work. It does seem odd, but the piece of metal that is at the end of your pencil is from Cambodia or something. The lead is from mines in like Russia or something like that. The wood is from trees in the Amazon. The rubber is, or wait, no, the rubber is from the Amazon. There's rubber trees in the Amazon. So that's where rubber comes from. So the rubber part of your pencil is from the Amazon. The wood is from either the United Kingdom, Canada, or America. And yeah, so like so many different groups of people got together to create one sole product, which is a pencil. I was watching something economic-wise on YouTube a while ago when they were explaining like how countries work together to make most of the items that everybody takes for granted or doesn't even think about.
Wow.
So humanity is so so intertwined that we work together all the time, like all over the world, to make even small items that people just completely don't even think about. You know?
That's insane.
Yeah.
You would think they'd be able to make it all in one place.
You would think they would be able to, but yeah, like that's for the longest time. That's how pencils were made. That's how a lot of stuff. It comes from so many different countries to make one item. Because every country has something that they have more in abundance, like lead or coal or metal or rubber or whatever. Yeah.
So if people
Alright, sorry about that, guys. And if the audio is too loud, let us know, because GameCube uses a different audio channel than some of the other systems that we cover. And also 3DS and DS use a different audio channel. So, like, sometimes it can overpower the microphone and disable the microphone. Like, it can, because they're going at 2 different, like, types of wavelengths or something like that. So, yeah, if you guys can hear the GameCube music, let us know. If you can hear us speaking good, let us know that as well. Okay? Alright, here we go. Mushroom Cup continues with more of Bowser. Wait, we can replay? What does that mean? Does that mean replay? I don't know what that means.
I guess you'd just try to get a better score on it.
I already got first. Alright, so this is a 7-lap course. It's a very small track. This is Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, and basically we're going to race around for 7 laps. And it's like a big circle, so it's kind of like a big NASCAR place.
Whoops! I'm sorry, I messed it up.
No, that's me. No, that's me. I hit the wrong button. I said I'm a little dizzy. So you can steal people's items. You have the ability to stack mushrooms. Stack up to 4 mushrooms. Yeah, they're literally your character will be balancing all that stuff. So yeah, this is supposed to represent a theme park. This stage came back on Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was a celebration game that featured courses from so many different Mario Karts.
Sorry, I'm holding up. You want to get up? Sorry.
Oh, throw it, red shell.
Oh, great.
Okay, let's go. Still the giant check.
I've been pushing the button. It's probably because oh, I have to press it twice.
I had to send it back. can see how chaotic this game is. As long as we don't hit anything. There you go.
I like hearing Bowser Jr. say me. It's cute.
Yep, baby park.
It's a very cute game mode.
Yep, the course goes for 7 laps. Oh, this was a very fun thing. I'm surprised we never played this when we were dating. Amber and I first started dating in the winter of 2003, so it was around January, February. This game came out in the summer of 2003. I worked a lot though. Amber was in college, community college. I was working 2 or 3 jobs, so I only saw Amber once a week.
Okay, thank you, Vic, for helping. Yeah, guys, refresh if there's a problem with your stream. Thank you, Vic, for help.
Remember, guys, to watch the shorts if you haven't already.
It is a little bit hard for me to hear the audio when you guys are racing, so Shifty Pug.
Okay, Shifty, thank you.
Little dog profile picture.
All right, so I've lowered the I've lowered the stuff a little bit. Do we have more tissue somewhere? Or no.
I don't have anything else.
Okay.
Did you use all of them?
I have a little bit down here.
I have
Stuff in the
TP
car.
in the car.
Okay, that's good. Well, that can stay in the car because it's not like water. So you can't have like juice and water, especially during the summer.
Oh, the baby park is mad fun.
This whole game is mad fun. This was a breath of fresh air to to Nintendo stuff back in the day.
Thank you, Granddaddy Otaku, for the super chat. Says The Last of Us Complete Edition is reportedly going to be $110. Thanks, Nintendo. Just kidding, but also hi, Kwings. Side note: I want a Yoshi game for Nintendo Switch 2. That would be awesome.
If I had to be a betting man, Granddaddy, I would say that probably sometime this summer or fall, we're going to get Yoshi Woolly World Enhanced Edition for Switch 2. And from what I've been talking to an old friend of mine who used to work at Nintendo of America, and he's been hearing that by the end of the year there'll be between 15 to 20 Nintendo Switch Enhanced games coming to Switch 2.
Oh, there's a video I could do. You said I don't do topic videos. I thought there's a video I could handle.
What, honey?
Well, the top 10 franchises that viewers want to see on the Switch 2. Like Yoshi and...
I mean, you could throw the blue shell. So this was the blue shell that had wings now. So they made the blue shell no longer, because people complained about the blue shell breaking against the wall in like some previous stuff. So what they did with the blue shell in this one, this was the first game to incorporate the blue shell having wings and being off the ground. So there's no way to defend against it. So now when players throw the blue shell, it has wings and it flies at a rapid pace. Sorry guys, again, I'm a little busy, so it's gonna take, it might take me a little bit.
Thank you again, Miss Deanna and Granddaddy Otaku for the super chat and stream. Thanks for Vic and anyone else helping out in the chat. I don't even know what I was supposed to do with the question block.
It's that question block is a fake block. They brought it back from... So in Mario Super Circuit, they got rid of the fake block. on the N64 was its debut. And then in Double Dash, which was the newest console Mario game in a while, Mario Kart. The last console Mario Kart game was in 1996. This came out in 2003. And Mario Kart Super Circuit was the next Mario Kart line, which was in 2001 on the Game Boy Advance. So, based on the way that game was, you could incorporate everything that was in the 64 version. So, they brought some of the items back from the N64 version in this.
Yeah.
Yep. And of course, guys, the next Mario Kart that we will be covering on this channel without any problems will be Mario Kart DS. So, the only thing that we have to do is the cable that we use to connect to... There's two things. We have to get an HDMI to USB, which is not expensive at all. And we need to get a old USB-C thing? I forget what it's called. It's basically what used to charge your mobile phones in the year 2011 through 2014 and 15, before they switched to the different type of like USB, smaller USB thing that has a thicker female section or whatever. I forget what they're called. So yeah, because they keep changing. Like these things here are not. They're too big. See?
I couldn't throw the thing at the end because you had it.
Right, you see this? So they changed how cell phones, like around 2018, they changed how cell phones and even how controllers work. Because everything used a smaller USB, a much thinner thing. But the problem is this little part was breaking. See this part?
Yes.
This was breaking because it was so thin.
Okay.
So they fattened it up and they changed how the USB wire works. But this will not plug into our capture card, so we have to get the old cable, the old style cable.
Oh, I see.
They're only like $3 on Amazon. So we get like a pack of those, because the one that we have, the old blue one, is the only one I have left in the house, and that's the one that disconnects from the capture card because it's so loose.
Oh.
And so there's a possibility, if you're not watching the playback, that you could be doing your stream and all of a sudden, you know, the picture will disappear.
If I did have a top 10 of that, I'd probably put Metroid at the number 1 because that's what we actually got was Metroid. I feel like that was the number 1. I know, but I would still do it to troll people.
Okay.
I don't know, like, isn't that a top long expected franchise for the Switch 2 because people want it?
I thought you were talking about your most anticipated. That would be games that aren't already on there, like Kingdom Hearts, Doom Eternal, things like that.
No, you could write me the script. I don't know what the I don't know what the top 10 anticipated ones are.
So they went over all the stuff for Final Fantasy, and most companies have said that the graphics are comparable to the PS5 version of Final Fantasy VII Remake. But you have to remember that the PS5 version of Final Fantasy VII Remake is only a little bit better than the PS4 Pro version.
How would I find out what was the most anticipated stuff for the Switch 2?
Well, you research. People are talking about Kingdom Hearts. They're talking about games that were on the Nintendo.
Just go online and see what people wanted the most.
The most important thing about doing a scripted video is researching. Research is the most important thing. Just like my boss told me when I was a game journalist and I was a reporter, the most important thing you need to do before you make a news story is you have to make sure that the research is done. You have to research them. You have to check your sources, all that other stuff. That's me.
Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes I want, like, when we're looking up information about, like, top 10 Mario Party games and stuff, like, they'll put Mario Party games I've never heard of in there that nobody even likes, and they'll have it in the top 10. And they'll completely omit other ones, and it's, like, kind of interesting, because it's, you know, I feel like not everyone does all the research they need to do when they're making a video.
You hear the Mario Sunshine music? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we can keep going with. You want a gold trophy? Also, see how you unlock things as you go. So this became a staple of the Mario Kart franchise. So as you played the game, in this one, you do certain requirements and you unlock stuff. And then in Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart 8, and onward, you would keep unlocking karts as you played. So there was like a reward feature based on, playing the game. So this was first introduced in Mario Kart Double Dash. And then they did it in the Nintendo DS. They allowed like more customization of your karts. And then they brought back the customization in Mario Kart 8, I believe. Yeah.
That's pretty cool, Luke.
Yep. So Nintendo always added new features to their stuff. If you complete the game 100%, the background changes. There's another Yeah, there's another picture.
Oh, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Granddaddy Otaku. You're amazing.
I don't know what Dusk Fade is. What is Dusk Fade?
It must be a game. I don't know what the game is.
Are you talking about the From Software game, or are you talking about something else?
Alright, speaking of games to look forward to, have you all seen the trailer for Dusk Fade? Yet it looks like Kingdom Hearts meets Zelda. Interesting. Oh, I can look it up right now.
You want to try to verse each other, or what do you want to do? Or do you want us to be on the same cart?
Dusk Fade, there it is. 4 hours ago.
Oh, okay, I see.
Looks like it's a new game.
Yeah, obviously, honey, it says announcement. It's brand new.
See, you're...
I don't feel good. I'm a little spicier when I don't feel
Why
good.
are you spicy?
Well, for one, I have blood dripping down my throat, so that's a good indication of why I'm grumpy. That looks like a Zelda game. It looks interesting. It's got a mixture of anime elements with Zelda elements. That looks nice. This looks like what Fable should be, aside from all the weird sci-fi stuff. This looks like something I would play. Elements of Sonic built into it, Legend of Zelda.
That looks teen rated.
Of course it's teen rated.
So spicy today. And we're doing verses.
You want to do versus or you want to do cooperative again?
Well, I want to be cooperative, but if you want to do verses, you're fine.
Alright, we'll be cooperative then.
No, you want
Wait, does it say release date, honey? You're moving the phone. Does it say coming soon, or did it... That looks cool.
Coming 2026.
Oh. Whatever. Okay,
No, we can verse each other if that's what you want.
Nope, we're gonna be on a team again. Let's do Bowser again. Bowser Jr.
Okay.
We're gonna change carts. So now we're going to rock the Cadillac from
That's a nice car.
yeah, that's Wario, Waluigi. That's
We're borrowing Wario's car.
We're borrowing their cart, yeah.
It has a mustache on it.
Yup.
I see sometimes people's cars have like eyelashes on them. Like they put eyelashes on the little lights, like make it a girl car.
Well, I mean, it's not gonna come to Switch 1. It could probably come to Switch 2. But they're gonna be announcing things very little. Like, you'll have to pay attention to a lot of game announcements over the next 2 months and see if the Switch 2 logo shows up on stuff. But you're gonna be getting a lot of Switch 2 games. A lot of ports from PlayStation and Xbox.
Alright, Luke, I'm ready to go.
Oh, jeez.
Let's go! Yahoo!
Why is it not showing the trophy? I thought we got the trophy. Weird.
Weird.
Alright, here we go. Is it not showing that trophy? Oh, there it is.
Well, that's gonna be one meme. It's gonna go on forever.
Yep, guys, remember to watch the shorts if you haven't already, okay? It really helps the channel out a lot. Thank you, Granddaddy and Miss Deanna, for the super chats. You guys are breathtaking. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oops. Whoops.
Oops. Well, at least we got a head start. Oh, wait.
No. It makes, see how you can juggle items? Yep. The whole point about this game is juggling.
Wait, am I allowed to punch that guy?
What? This isn't Road Rash.
Oh.
Road Rash was a Sega Genesis game where you were on motorcycles and you would hit people with chains and bats. It was really fun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, during the pandemic...
That's crazy.
During the pandemic, they announced that they were bringing back Road Rash. The developer who was no longer working with Sega was making his own indie version of Road Rash, but I don't know if it ever released. It looked really fun. But I don't know if it ever came out or not. It's hard to keep track of, like, a lot of indie games, I don't know if you knew this or not, but they do not show up in the Associated Press's upcoming games of a month. Not usually, because the problem is because indie developers change their release date. Sometimes they release earlier, and sometimes they release later, so it's hard for the Associated Press to get it on the list of the games for that month. So you always have to be... If you're going to be doing Steam games, you have to constantly be checking Steam every day for their new releases and their upcoming things to get a tentative, you know, release of whatever game is coming up, because it's not going to show up in the list of, these are all the games coming out. Hi, Daffy.
Thank you for the super chat, Daffy. You're amazing.
Sorry, guys, a little blurred vision.
You can. I don't have the shell.
Ooh, that would have been a nice shot.
I don't know why it didn't move.
It's okay, we got this. We got it. Oops. So you can't actually... There was a trick in older Mario Kart games where if you hit a banana head on, you could hit the brake and prevent yourself from sliding.
Oh, wow.
Nintendo got rid of that. The last game to incorporate that I know of is Mario Kart Super Circuit. So no matter where you hit a banana now, it's going to cause you to spin out.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's interesting that they had that for a while.
Super Nintendo, N64, and Super Circuit. I don't know if they brought it back or not. I guess we'll find out. But in Double Dash, they got it. Double Dash aged like a fine wine. Yes, it did. It's still fun all these years later.
Alright, thank you for the super chat. Daffy says, the father and son dynamic duos team up. Bowser and Junior. That's right. Thank you, Daffy. You're amazing.
You guys and gals, we need you to click the shorts if you haven't already, please.
I'm sorry, Luke.
Okay, might be a massive temperature change. Let's see. My nosebleeds are brought on from temperature shifts. Because the pressure in my head gets all messed up. So it went from 28 degrees yesterday to it's 50 degrees today, so that would do it. That's like a slide. Like,
yeah. That's a pretty big slide, Luke.
Yep. And we only have the heat on, so it's not like we have the air conditioner on. Alright, that's 10 points for us. So, you can mix and match who you want in a cart. If you want to have Bowser and Mario in a cart, or you want to have Luigi and Daisy, you don't have to do it based on, you know, Mario Luigi or Bowser.
Bowser and Mario working together?
Yeah, you can mix and match people.
Oh, that seems crazy, Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It would be weird having enemies work for each other.
Yep. Mario Circuit. 3 laps.
Yahoo!
Is Daisy and Peach here too, or are they not in this group?
It's cute seeing little Bowser there.
Oh, there they are. There's the Princess Kart. You see right there. Daisy and Peach are on some type of old, newfangled, like 40s or 30s vehicle. You hit a blue shell. See how quickly the blue shell kills people though too? You threw it and after like 10 seconds it hit its target.
I don't know the shell at the moment. I'll just say shell me next time.
Shelly. So I'm gonna have to record or post the video where we say, hey, this is part of the road too, because there's no way to show that because it was on the Switch. So I need to download that, and then I need to have that in our streaming program. So I'll do that for tomorrow. Because I like having that be our opening. It's like, hey, welcome to the road.
I don't know the shell. Shell me, sorry.
Show you later.
Oops, I didn't know the shell.
You're good.
Banana. I'll just warn you when I see a banana next time.
I'm having blurred vision.
Okay.
So I thought I was dodging. I'll be fine. This stream is going to be a little wonky. I'm going to make myself tea after this.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Whoops.
Alright, you got time. It's only
Shell me.
a second.
I'm gonna have nightmares about bananas, but you can continue.
I'm not trying to. I think I'm avoiding the banana.
Oh, shell me.
So if you get too close, this stage I believe came back in the Mario Kart 8. What I like about Mario Kart 8 is it was a celebration of like Mario Kart's stuff. Although now, Mario Kart World is actually... No, wait, no, it's not. Mario Kart World is not the celebration because Mario Kart came out in 1992.
You can banana me.
Mario Kart World came out 2 years after Mario Kart's 30th anniversary. Mario Kart's 30 years old.
Watch out for that.
You can throw those back.
Show me. Oh.
Hi Richard, how's it going? The thing I hate the most about this kind of stuff is then, for me, the sides of my face and my head hurt. They're pounding.
I'm
Like
sorry.
my sinuses are all messed up.
I'm sorry.
And pat your head. So cute.
I'm still sick with allergies, but enjoying the stream, says Richard.
I'm sorry you're
Thanks,
having allergies,
Richard.
Richard.
Okay, let me see what Richard said. Hi Kwings, you're breathtaking. Thank you so much, Richard. You're breathtaking. And Richard says, Lincoln Zelda, you're breathtaking. Thank you so much, Richard. You're breathtaking.
Totally Spies. There will be 4 Sega games coming to the Switch 2 this year.
Oh.
They just haven't, because Crossworlds isn't doesn't have an actual release date yet. They're not announcing if it's coming to the Switch 2 or not. So the Switch 2 hasn't even come out yet. In June, you'll also be getting a port of the Sonic X Shadow Generations. That will not be coming out on June 5th. It'll be either June 30th or the first week of July. But Sega's going to have at least 4 or 5 games. The 2 that we know of right now is Yakuza and Sonic X Shadow. And then if Sonic Crossworlds is this year, it'll most likely be on Switch 2.
Oh, Donkey Kong Jr. was replaced by Diddy Kong during the reproduction of this game. Pre-production. Interesting, Daffy.
This is Diddy Kong's first Mario Kart racing game, I think.
Oh, wow.
He didn't appear in the N64 and he wasn't in Super Circuit, so this is his first.
Thank you so much for the super chats, Richard. And Too bad we didn't have a super chat goal. I feel like we got 5 today.
Thank you guys for your support.
Thank you everyone for the help.
Ready, Andrew?
I think so, Mookie. I don't know to call you that.
Of course you are. You're the wife. You're allowed to do that.
I am the wife.
Thank you guys for watching the shorts. Keep it up, please.
VG Shine said I got wife privileges last night when you didn't attack me during the game.
But I killed you in the game.
Oh, okay.
But I only killed you a little. No, they made me do a super move on you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So I killed you worse than VG Shine.
That's okay. Luke has Link right next to him. That's cool, Daffy. Thanks for letting me know. I hope your cold gets better, Richard. And thanks for the help, Vic and Maple. Thank you very much.
See how Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong are riding on the same cart, and it's like made out of like trees and stuff. Very creative. Oops. My Cadillac!
Yep. I'm gonna be making pulled pork later. Cool.
I had some stuffing last night. I also had
I'm sorry I didn't get any for you.
Oh yeah, that's what I was like. I have a question for you guys. If you don't have gravy, what do you put on stuffing? What type of dressing would you eat stuffing?
Some people saute like celery and onion and carrot and put it in their stuff.
No, I'm talking like a sauce, like cheese.
Oh, whoops!
Besides gravy.
I forgot to use my stuff. I guess I am important. I am important because I haven't been using any of my items. I was not paying attention. Here I am, just watching the car. Oh gosh. Oh, come on. Oh gosh.
Yeah, we can get hit by our own
Oh
shot.
no.
You can.
Look at little Bowser Jr.'s movement. He's so cute.
I'm gonna help my dad.
I don't know. So I don't know. Today I was trying to explain what Fortnite characters we usually do. People wanted us to do like a singer, and I was like, we usually just do anime, comic, or superhero, or video, if it's a video game character. Yeah, because there have been video game characters that have come.
We missed a couple video game characters.
2 Fortnites, such as Snake was in it, and some other things.
We missed a couple Power Rangers too.
But it's like, I don't know, the person was trying to tell me like, oh, well, you know, like, oh, well, there's so many people playing as her right now. It's like, yeah, but they like, our audience, like, they don't want to watch singers. They only are interested in anime videos. Like, not our audience is interested in audience. Well, some of them are, but just not, they're not as huge fans of it. Who doesn't listen to song pop? Link is like, I don't. It's like, you know what I do for fun? I watch the birds out and the leaves. That's what Link does. That would be cool if they made a song about birds and leaves for cats. I see a bird. What's this? What's this? There's birds everywhere. What's this? What's this? There's leaves in the air. What's this?
I found your broken switch.
Oh, really?
See that white bin? It's either in that white thing in front of you, or it's in the black one. I went through both of them because I still can't find the red capture
I have a
card.
question. Can you transfer all your save data from your Switch onto a Switch 2 and then sell your Switch?
That thing's broken. You can take your Zelda Switch that you have upstairs and transfer your data to that. Or when you get a Switch 2, you could transfer your data to the other Switch. Because I'm taking this Switch and I'm putting it on our Switch 2. Everything. which will take a whole night because it has so much stuff on there. You realize that there's 1,200 games on this Switch. Like, we have indie games, we have games developers have sent us. The total games on this Switch comes out to 1,200. It makes sense because, I mean, we've been covering this system non-stop since 2017. So, I mean, there's a lot of games on this system. But we only have 210 GameCube games. And most of my GameCube games are all, like, really good games. Like, I don't have any trash in my GameCube collection. I don't. But the Switch, unfortunately, not every game that we have for the Switch and Wii is what I would call the cream of the crop. There's some mediocre games on both Switch.
What about that restaurant simulator that you played?
That's terrible. Yeah. I only did that to troll. I warned people. Like, I got paid and I said, hey, you know, you guys have the option to vote for a troll game or a fun game. I always put Dragon Crown there because I want to continue Dragon Crown. But if I put Dragon Crown, I'm only going to have 15 people show up. Same thing with the last story. I have to trick people. And then decide, hey, am I going to throw it together?
People would rather watch a terrible, like, $1 game.
No, I've noticed something. This has been my test. Whenever I set up a mystery stream, every mystery stream I do always gets 1,000 views. Every single one. If I were to set up the last story, chapter blah blah blah, 10 people would show up, and after 4 hours it would have 500. So, like, when I randomly bring back, like, Sky Crawlers or whatever, it's always going to be a mystery, so people won't know what game it is. And I have, like, 8 games to cycle through, like, a mystery thing. Because some nights I don't know what I want to play. The last story, the story was getting great. Like, that's the thing I don't like about the whole Shadow Ban. If I choose a game that nobody wants to see, and I set it up, nobody shows up, and then I get a penalty basically from YouTube, like, you know? Yeah. I'm even tempted, like, next time I do Suikoden to just, like, have it, like, question mark.
Yeah, I did notice that when I used to do, like, oh my gosh, when I used to do, community streams, I didn't know what I was going to stream. I noticed that when I had a question mark there, more people would come in. And I thought, what is the point of me telling people what I'm going to stream then, since it's a question mark?
Yeah, because they're more curious about what you're going to do. Or when I just randomly type new game and I don't show the thumbnail. I wait until it says, I run the music and it says, you have 500 views. Then it's like, I only stream for 2 more hours, I get another 500 views, that's 1,000.
Okay. Show me or whatever. Here we go. Well, well, what I used to do, well, I can say it now since I don't do a lot of the older community streams anymore, but basically what I used to do was if I didn't know what to stream, I'd put question mark. And then I'd wait for people to say what they hoped it would be. And then I'd take that as my, like, unofficial poll, basically.
Never use the mushroom. Use the star, use the star, use the star. Thank you. Nice shot.
That was completely random.
No, I lined that up very good. It was a nice shot.
I feel like it's hard to do this with 2 players.
Yeah, it makes it interesting. Mushroom. Very cool. Well, we got second. That's pretty good. I made a lot of mistakes. Sorry. It's not perfect, but we still won. I think we won overall. Yeah, we won.
Oh, this is nice music.
I'm in. Am I in any condition to play? No, but I gotta do my job.
Mario Sunshine.
It'll quarterize eventually. You have to understand, OH, as long as I can talk, I work. if I don't have a headache, it's like, yeah, I got a nosebleed, but I'm talking. I'm a little dizzy, but no headache, no nausea. So good enough. Bloom Coach, Daisy, and Peach. Yeah, I won overall, so it doesn't matter.
Let's go.
So we'll do all 50cc today. Change it up a little bit.
Yahoo! Diddy Kong! Wait, we're going in a... What is that? Oh, we're gonna be in a small cart.
We can do that.
That's cute.
That works.
How are we both gonna fit on there?
Just well, you'll see. You'll see, you'll see. So tomorrow will be 100 cc's, guys. Okay, so we did mushroom, did flower, that leaves Star Cup, and then we'll do special.
Yeah!
This one consists of Sherbert Land, Mushroom City, Yoshi Circuit, and DK Mountain.
I like how the star is smiling. That's nice. I don't think they were always smiling, all of them.
Yeah, you can mix and match your characters, guys and gals. The only difference is we can't use the Bowser carts anymore because both Diddy Kong and Bowser Jr. are lightweights. So they can only use, like, lighter carts. So the good thing with playing the lighter characters is you have a boost of speed. The problem is you can't take a lot of hits. Like, you're not... You can spin out from just, like, hitting the, what do you call it? Hitting the side of the road. So it takes a little bit while for you to recover from being hit. You're lightweight. But you still have, like, Bowser Jr. Special, which is Bowser Jr. Shell. And also, Diddy Kong is faster, so it's easier to catch up with people. Bowser's a slower racer, so Diddy Kong is... Diddy Kong is one of my favorite characters to play.
Diddy Kong Racing!
Yep. If you think about it, it's taken a long time, but now Mario Kart World basically has Diddy Kong racing elements, because you literally turn into a plane now.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you did turn into a plane.
No more glider. They retired the Mario Kart glider from Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart 8.
And that one you could be a hovercraft.
Yeah, you could be hovercrafts. Now you actually turn into boats and planes. Which is Sonic Transformed Racing.
Yeah.
True.
It is. Diddy Kong and Sonic Transform Racing did it first.
Yep. Technically, Diddy Kong Racing did it before everybody else, but they changed it up. Like,
I like Diddy Kong.
You had boat levels, you had plane levels, and you had cart levels in Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah, and there was like, it was kind of an open world as well, where you could have...
It was an open world. Yeah. Like, you could go, it was like open world like Mario 64, where you could go to different, like, places.
Yeah, I like that. I like the Pipsy the mouse. There was so many different animals. Yeah, she was like, have a really high voice. Yeah, I can't even do it right now. I used to be able to do it.
Because you're older now.
No, I just haven't warmed up to me. I can do very high. I just have to warm up.
Okay.
The reason why I talked higher back then is I was a singer. If I sang every day, I would speak in good.
Okay. Well, I like your voice. It's very pleasant to listen to. Okay, next one. Moving on. Next course. Okay, guys, keep watching the shorts. You're doing great. This is one of my favorite levels. I like the Toad Turnpike.
Whoops.
You didn't do anything. I hit the B button instead of A.
Well, they have a Toad Turnpike in Mario Kart. I was gonna say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yep, they brought it back.
Oh man, but it's a little bit different now.
Well, of course, yeah.
cars on right there oncoming.
This is more like Toad Highway though than Toad Street.
Yeah.
Mario Kart DS, I believe, has the most tracks. But technically, Mario Kart Super Circuit has the most. Because you play all of the brand new courses for Super Circuit, and then you have all the old courses from the Super Nintendo. So in this one, certain items like bombs and blue shells will remove all of your items.
Yeah, it did remove all of our items. I was about to hit that guy with a red shell, and he removed all my items.
Yeah, because they have the ability to throw bombs, Waluigi and Mario. Bingo. Ho, 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 ho. Oh. Guess this was the right way. I don't know. Top speed is only 45 miles an hour. What? You got a red shell.
Sorry. If you want to shell me, you can. Oh
Like, shell me.
no. I'll always remember in the Hercules episode where Salmonius says, "Hit me!" Like I punched him in the face. It looks like it hurt too, but I think it was not real fun.
Doesn't it feel nice to be punched? I don't like being punched.
It's hard. I don't know how you get that.
Bully, and also sparring partners. Yeah, martial arts, you gotta get hit a lot so you block. You can't face blast your way through.
I feel like Jimmy and Bimmy.
Well, I mean, the more hits you take to the face, your brain is here, so it's like basically you hit somebody in the head hard enough, you basically cause them to like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like reboot, or they're paused, or something like that. They're stunned, stun lock, dazed.
We're so cute. Look at that little face. You're like a giant caramel candy.
Does he look like a cheddar biscuit to you?
No! Why do they even name him that? He doesn't even look like that. Caramel would have been like a more fitting name, or Candy. Caramel? Unless he's got like those caramel candies are like white, or they're like tan with like white stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
they
he
have like a
looks-
cream swirl.
Right, he looks like a cream swirl.
caramel cream.
Caramel cream, yeah. Could call him caramel. Caramel.
You're gonna name your cat after food?
I mean, I named him after one of my favorite video game characters because it's fitting.
And he's like, how is it fitting if all I do is cause trouble and attack people?
That better not be you that messed up my laptop back down there, mister.
He's like, actually, Link does attack people. Snot!
He loves his chin scratch.
If we had pots in the house with like coins in them, Link would be breaking the pots to get the coins.
Except Zelda's the one that knocks stuff off. Link's not too bad with that.
Oh my gosh, that would be funny if we could set up a little thing with like stuff to get like little like clay pots with cat food in it, and then watch Zelda like break it. Make a video where she breaks it open to get the cat food inside.
I don't think that you'll see a trailer for Smash Brothers until next year. I don't think Smash Brothers will come till I don't see Smash Brothers coming until 2027. Or if you are getting Smash Brothers, you better hope it's not a Switch 1 enhanced version. Because an old buddy of mine is basically, brought up the fact that Nintendo has a lot of Switch enhanced games coming out. There's a lot of them. And I have to make a retraction in my next, Nintendo news video. They just announced that I said before, hey, paying $69.99 for the Zelda Breath of the Wild for the first time is not bad because you get all the DLC. Nope! You do not get the DLC. You have to pay for it. So they're not even... A game from 2017, they're still not including the Season Pass stuff from Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's all separate. So your best bet is to, before the Switch 2 comes out, buy the original Breath of the Wild game and have a save data on your system so that Nintendo will give you the free update when you download the Breath of the Wild, you know, on Switch 2. Because, well, I mean, actually, it would be like $20 or something like that if you already have it. You have to be part of the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass in order to get free games from the enhanced thing. You're fine. There's no games. You can tell. Look at the see the.
I see them.
Yeah, that's how far ahead we are of everybody.
So yeah, I heard that you have to pay a lot to get the expansion or the DLC.
Well, you and I won't have to pay a lot because, like, we already have the game. So, and we have the... Not only do we have the game, which would be like a $20 update, but we also have the Switch Online expansion pass, which is going to go up in price a little bit because of the GameCube games.
You can banana me if you want to.
Yeah, you're banana. So, as long as you have, like, the save data as well as the expansion pass for Nintendo, you will not have to pay for both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. However, you will have to pay for the enhanced version of Kirby in the Forgotten World, which is $20.
How much is the expansion pass every month?
I don't remember. We pay yearly for it.
Oh, it's a yearly thing. Okay.
We pay $70 a year for it, or $69.99.
Oh, wow. Whereas some... I thought... Oh, no. PlayStation is $10 a month, is it? For the internet?
No.
Or is it $60 a month?
No. It's like 15. Yeah, but with the Switch, you pay for, it's like, I think it's like 50 or something like that, or 40, and you get 5 accounts that can all go online, plus you get all the NES Classic, the Super Nintendo Classic, Genesis, N64, Game Boy Advance, and Game Boy. You get all that stuff for free, which is a insane market value because, like, a lot of those games are really hard to find today. And the emulation for those games is really good. Emulation for the Game Boy Advance, I was reading about this. The only problem with the Game Boy Advance is that people complained about is the emulated version that we were playing is the ice levels would bounce. Because there was a problem with basically the ROM. There was an issue where the original game, if you were to bust out your original, like, Game Boy Advance version of Super Mario Kart Super Circuit, like, the game wouldn't bounce up and down on, like, a few stages. That's a problem with the coding from going from the original source to emulation. Because you have to remember that basically you're paying for sanctioned ROMs.
Yeah.
So the Super Nintendo, the NES, the Genesis, the TurboGrafx 16, all those stuff on the Wii U and Wii, you were playing an emulator that Nintendo, like, signed off on and was okay. It's their own emulator.
If you own it... Wait, Brendan Utaka was saying if you own it, you're okay?
If you own Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom and you don't have the expansion pass for the online system, you will pay $9 to $20. $9 for Breath of the Wild, and you will pay $20 for Tears of the Kingdom. Because Nintendo will see that you have your save data file for either Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild. And they'll give you the upgrade for like $9 or $20. Now, if you have the expansion pass will recognize that you were an expansion pass member, and you will pay $0 for Breath of the Wild Enhanced and Tears of the Kingdom Enhanced. So most likely, Amber and I will be playing through a short version of Breath of the Wild again for the 4th time on this channel, but with the 4K version. So, hooray! And of course, we'll have our cell phones open so Zelda can talk to us. Although how you guys are going to hear that, I have no idea. It'll be very quiet because our cell phone speakers are now very loud.
Yeah, I don't see how it's going.
Everybody is saying what Nintendo should have done, that Zelda, like, lore thing that's built into the game, it shouldn't have been a phone app. It should have been built into this edition of the game itself.
Yeah, they should have had a little pop-up of a... They should have had, like, a little Sheikah slate come up. With her, like, saying stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
Thank you for the super chat, Daffy. Says, Luke, you can switch characters with Amber by pressing... You can let Amber drive by switching characters.
I know, I just want to drive. It helps me wake up, Daffy. I know that Amber and I can switch places. It's double dash. I just prefer to drive, and I like Amber to throw the edges.
Thank you for the super chat, Daffy. You're amazing. Hope you're having a nice day today.
I'm starting to wake up more. You gotta understand, when I'm sick, my mind gets clouded. And also, I was up all night last night because my friend found me the drivers, but the drivers didn't work on that website, so I had to track down those particular drivers, and then I had to run a bunch of tests of that because it didn't work right away. Like, and then I went to a forum site and I was looking up, okay, I installed these drivers, how am I supposed to get this old capture card to work? Because the new 3DS capture card, the new 3DS came out in 2014 or 15, you know? Because the first 3DS was in 2011. So the company that made the first 3DS capture card in 2011 was located in Iceland. His name was Loopy.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, he was a really nice guy. He also made the only Wii U capture card, which was a modified Wii U tablet that, because, you know, people wouldn't be able to see the screen. You either had to somehow film it by putting a camera right next to the Wii U gamepad, or you had to buy the $500 modification for the Wii U gamepad, which could ruin your Wii U.
It should have been built into the game exactly, says Granddaddy Otaku.
Oh, don't do that. No.
Oh, Daffy was saying, can you let Amber drive by switching characters?
Yeah, I don't want to.
Thank you, Daffy. You're breathtaking.
I have a long day ahead of me for streaming. I gotta get my head in the game.
Yeah, I'm not a very good driver, Daffy, so I feel like if I did drive, we would probably die a lot.
We got one more course to do, guys, and then we're gonna move on to Xenoblade. And then the mystery stream. Unless, if I have an ultimate tonight, somebody let me know. Because, I mean, if not, I have a mystery stream later tonight. It won't be 3DS, though, so we have to find... There's a piece of equipment we need in order to get the 3DS to work for live streams. And there is another catch with the 3DS, just so you know. With the 3DS capture card, the way that we have it, we cannot monitor the chat. We cannot make time codes. So any 3DS stream or DS stream on this channel, people will have to write the time codes and send them to us because we can't do them.
We don't. It takes up 2 computers, so
yeah.
Computer work. The only way we could look at the chat is if
our cell phone.
One of us could look at our cell phone, but the other one's gonna have 2 hands on the control.
Yeah, because the monitor that we use for playback of the live stream. So here we have our live chat, we have our dashboard for live streaming, we have access to the shorts playlist, all that other stuff. All of that is, like, you know, happening on the computer over here. The computer down by our feet is the one that handles all the live streams. So the live feed that you're seeing is coming from a completely different laptop. Streamers need multiple things in order to live stream. You need multiple computers. Because if you're doing everything on just one computer, do you know what will happen, guys and gals? Your computer will crash. Because it's too much happening. Running YouTube, running your live stream software, running your Elgato, running your microphone, all that stuff will crash.
Like 1 computer for each thing. Yeah, Granddaddy Otaku says, don't you think the camera stick thing is a bit archaic? Also, you have to pay extra for that. I thought it was part of the bundle. Yeah.
I don't know if we're doing the camera right away because Amber and I don't like face cam.
It would be kind of cute, especially if we did like Mario and Luigi I mean Peach and whatever cosplay.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll think about it.
Well, this is
I mean, in all reality, I don't even have modern technology for doing face cam. I've never been able to figure out green screen. So the fact that they have that option, I mean, I could take advantage of it because I'm not very good at doing green screen.
Pick whoever you want.
I don't even know who I'm supposed to be. I don't know what you want me to be, Baby Mario?
You can do that if you want.
What? You want me to be somebody else? Baby...
I'll do Daisy.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
Alright, this is a special cup. It says we already did this one? I don't know. Apparently I already did this before. Oh.
Hi Savon, hi everyone. Yeah, I think a lot of our community is kind of not sure if they're gonna get the camera attachment or not. Because I think a lot of people just like to sit down and play a video game and not show the whole world their face every day.
Well, think of it this way. If you want to talk to people, the voice chat is built right into the system.
There you
There's
go.
nothing extra you need. If you want to do the video chat, then yeah, you have to pay $50 for the camera. But the voice chat...
Ooh, $50, oh my god.
Right, the voice chat is built right into the system. But there's a catch. In order to use the voice chat, people aren't really talking about this, but it's true. In order to use the voice chat, you have to have one of the Nintendo Switch Online things. You don't have to have the expansion pass, but you have to be paying Nintendo to go online. So there is no, outside of maybe Fortnite, again, there are really no free Nintendo Switch 2 games and Switch 1 games that you'll be able to play online without the online service. Street Fighter uses the online service, like Street Fighter 6, Mario Kart.
Can you do the voice chat locally? Oh wait, would that still be the internet?
4 of your friends, you could talk to 4 of your friends in any game if you have the online thing.
What if you were in the same room? Oh wait. What if you were in the same house and you were in different rooms? Could you use the voice chat? But what if you didn't have online service?
Then no. You have to have the online service to use the microphone. But remember, there's different tiers of the online service. There's the $9, there's the $19, and there's the $40. $40 is the expansion pass, I thought, but the prices I've heard for expansion pass are going up because of GameCube.
Oh, because they included the GameCube game.
They included the GameCube game, so the price is going to go up. It's not going to go up that much now. So whatever you're paying right now for the expansion pass, the rumor is the expansion pass is going to go up by $10. But it's not confirmed yet, so the expansion pass might not be changing at all. The expansion pass is already $50, I believe. I don't remember. I don't remember. We pay yearly for it, so
I think
it always comes out in September. Every September.
Mario and Baby Mario are on the track.
Yeah, but you don't need the Nintendo Switch Online service to buy eShop games. You can always connect and watch streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll.
So you can just use, you can just connect to the internet without that online service. For eShop games.
And for like some streaming apps. But to play games online with people like Mario Kart 8, Smash Brothers, things like that, you need the internet.
You can item me if you want. I'm thoroughly confused. I'm trying to follow everything, but I'm literally confused.
I'm gonna have to make a follow-up video. I'm gonna make a video for Saturday.
There's no, it doesn't matter. Even if everyone else understood, I'd be so confused. Just fine. Local voice chat, says Jojo, would be sit on the same sofa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I can't do voice chat and I'm in the same room. I'm sitting on the same couch with my friend or a family member and I can't do voice chat. What's up with this, Nintendo? And they're like, you're sitting on the same couch and you want to do voice chat? It's like, can you imagine trying to do voice chat and just like, I can't hear you through my system. I can't hear you. It's like, I'm right next to you.
My voice chat's not working. Well, you're in the same room, so...
Oh, gosh.
There would be no point to it.
Yeah, that is...
I'm just saying. Oh, wow, that was a nice shot. This stage came back in Mario Kart Deluxe. This is very nostalgic. There's actually a lot of GameCube stages in Mario Kart.
Giant banana loop.
You want to know why? Because so many people liked Mario Kart Double Dash.
Yay, it's cute.
Mario Kart Double Dash is one of the best Mario Kart games ever made.
They should make a sequel.
Nah. But that's why they milked it for nostalgia in like Mario Kart 8. There's a lot of GameCube courses.
Baby Mario's cute.
There's only one or two Super Nintendo courses. There's a lot of N64, GameCube, and Mario Kart Game Boy Advance, I think. Deluxe.
Whoa, come on! That was unnecessary.
Yep. So again, guys, we're doing all the Mario Kart games leading up to Mario Kart World. So Double Dash will be this week and through the weekend, and then Mario Kart DS will be starting up on Monday, I believe, Monday or Tuesday. Because we're gonna try to do 150 CCs. We'll try to do mirrored in this, all kinds of stuff. 'Cause there's a lot of modes in this one.
Oh wow, we're pretty far ahead of everyone.
Yeah, I'm waking up now.
Yeah, thanks for suggesting us trying switching Daffy. Maybe towards the end of our series, Lucas switch with me. I don't know if he will though. Well, they got us with an explosion. We lost our item. Oh, we're small.
I'm so small.
Oops, I missed that all. Made me laugh.
No.
I was still getting a little tunnel vision there.
Well, if anything, this helps remind me to use my items when I play. Because it's like my entire focus is just using the item.
Your entire job is to use items.
I feel like the person that plays the triangle in the orchestra. Da 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 ding ding. Da, da, da. Like a movie about a person that is waiting the entire orchestra piece until the very end of the movie. Da 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 da. Ding. You wait like 6 minutes of the music to play the triangle once.
Remember, guys and gals, to watch the shorts if you haven't already. That's cool, Matt. Congratulations.
I want to let you both know I have a new girlfriend. Her name is Angel Zorio. She and I have been dating since August of 2024 last year. Awesome, Matt. Congratulations. Oh, Luke already said that.
I wouldn't post her full name on the internet.
Matt is just happy.
I know.
That's great, Matt. Well, I'm the worst one.
You did read off the You gotta not do this. Say the person.
Sorry, Matt, my bad.
Or just cover base. Congrats on the new girlfriend. Hope you're both happy. I like that Korean drama. Yeah, I might.
Is it they couldn't hear?
They can never hear you because you don't. Amber doesn't enunciate or speak clearly. Amber has a small voice.
Why not speak clearly?
We've always had a very. I've always had to. When we did Let's Plays, I always have to increase the audio gain of the voice. There was a microphone that actually, or not microphone, it was a program that we had like 10 years ago that worked so much better than the stuff we have today. But that program's not compatible anymore. It was a great audio program. It was free. But it doesn't work anymore. You can blame Microsoft for it. Microsoft changed that program so it doesn't work anymore.
Here's to you, Microsoft.
Well, it was great at not only enhancing the audio levels for someone who's not speaking very loud, but also cut out background noise.
Oh.
Yep, it had a filter to get rid of a lot of. Because we had, the apartment in Boston had a very loud air conditioner, which Amber forgets, but when we would record, I would have to have the air conditioner off at the very beginning, and then I would turn it on. We hit a switch. We had a remote control because it was like a wall unit or something like that. So I would hit the switch after I'd recorded complete blank air, like no.
Oh, that
nothing.
I do remember that.
Yeah. And
you
then,
had to use a clip of that and then erase that from the video.
Yep, and then I would use that like completely clean, no noise in the background, and it would filter out the rest of the sounds in that video. Like it would keep Amber my voice, but it would take out the background noise. It's a great program. I think it's called SoundForge or something. I don't know.
You can item me if you want.
It was a great program. The programs today that they make you pay a subscription service for aren't very good compared to programs that you paid for the full license. You paid like $100 and it was yours forever. I missed that.
That's what it used to be like. Now they make you pay monthly.
Yep, in order to buy Photoshop before it was like $600 or $500 and you owned it forever. And now it's like they get you with a subscription fee every month. It's $20 a month.
In the long run, is way more.
It's more expensive, yeah, exactly. Oops. They won't catch it.
I'd rather just own it. Also, like, I hated how when they keep updating it, you have to get the new version, even if you prefer the older version. That's annoying. Oops. Well, that didn't help. I threw the banana in the lava. How was that gonna help make some of these?
I mean, we're literally in first. You're fine.
Daisy's in an old-fashioned car. Come away with me, Daisy, in my merry Oldsmobile. Down the road of life we'll fly, automobile bling, you and I. Oh.
The camera will only be 1080p. It's not 4K. I mean, that makes sense.
Oh, you hit the jackpot with your girlfriend? Aww. That's sweet, Matt. That's cute. Well, she's very lucky to have you as well, Matt. That's very romantic. I can't think of a time where Luke said that about me.
You're not a new girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Giving addresses.
Okay.
Alright guys, this is it. The last course of today. This is Rainbow Road Double Dash version. Grand Prix 4-4.
Amber, you would grandma your way through the sword club. I don't know. I mean, nobody has given me a chance. I don't know what I do. I'm sure I'd be fine. I wouldn't know Grandma went through. I mean, I just played Disney Speedstorm just now, and I wasn't Grandma. I was winning like every race, so I don't know. Practice makes perfect. So many boosts and so... Oh, this looks like it's made out of jelly, the road. Oh, it feels like it's made out... It feels like we're driving on a fruit roll-up. Oh no. Luke, I don't know when to use this boost.
Until there's a rail. Go.
Use the boost to get through. I don't even know what it's doing.
Rainbow Road? It's a combination of the N64 Rainbow Road and the Super Nintendo.
It's pretty happy. You can banana me if you want to. Fine! Shut up!
Do you listen with your ears or no?
I am singing the melody that I'm hearing. I'm hearing da 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 da. What are they doing?
You have to listen.
Da da da.
No, it's easy. Nope, stop. Da 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 da. It seems like kind of a complicated melody. Yeah, but they change it. Then they combine it with the Super Nintendo one, and then they bring it back to the N64. It's a nice method. This is actually one of my favorite versions of the Rainbow Road song. They make it really fun. Ow!
Ah!
Yoshi's right behind it. Now they're gonna see that. You're hitting your horn all over the place. I don't have any items for you right now. There, have bananas.
Yes! Banana me!
Banana time. Ah!
No! You got a baby in the car.
There's a baby on board.
Baby on board. I had one person say like one time, I don't know where I was listening to them talk about this, but they said, why do people say baby on board as if to say, please don't ram into the back of us and hit us because there's a baby here, but they're like...
It actually has saved lives though. No!
Like, shouldn't you not try to hit the person anyways?
Well, yeah, but most people are like, oh my gosh, I need to be careful, there's a baby. No, everybody wants to be, for the most part.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think people second guess how they're driving if they're driving behind you and there's a baby?
Or if you're gonna get in a car accident, sometimes people who have baby on board stickers, like the person who's behind you might swerve off the road if they're gonna collide with you.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, they've had instances of that where this guy was interviewed on the news, got ready to plow into the back of somebody's car, and he noticed they had a baby on board sticker, so he veered off the road and hit the ditch instead. He caused minimal damage to his car because he ended up in the ditch, and the lady in front only collided with a little bit of the rail, and the airbag went off and the baby was fine, but he saw the sticker and he
I wonder if, because as soon as we moved to Pennsylvania, somebody sort of hit us in the back.
We've had our car damaged 4 times.
We should get a baby on a board sticker.
Probably.
Just like some people put a beware of dog sticker in their car, even if they don't have a dog. I mean, not in their car, in their house.
Our first car accident as a married couple was in Massachusetts when that dude hit you at a stop sign. And then when we were together, we've had 2 accidents together where one backed
into the back of us.
Yeah, they backed into us at a stoplight, and we asked them for their insurance information. They peeled out, and then the second time was in a somebody hit us from the front or something, and then the other one was the car hit a curb. So, but I don't remember how the person rammed into us. Oh, right, no, they hit us at was it a stop sign or something? They didn't.
We were at a stoplight and the person just rammed into the back of us.
So we got hit at 2 stoplights.
Oh, I think someone may have backed into us at a stoplight.
That was the first time. We had just got the apartment over in that one rural area of Pennsylvania, and the person backed into us at a stoplight because they were worried about getting hit by the semi.
We should put a baby on board sign on the front and the back.
And the other time was we had just picked up a game at the EB Games or GameStop, and somebody like rammed into the back of us at a stoplight or a stop sign.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And somebody hit us in a parking lot when we were pulling out.
Just so my conscience is cleared, I'm not technically lying. I'll get a baby plus and get a doll.
Baby on board doll.
I have a little doll waving from me. Oh, a little baby like.
Granddaddy just says if he sees a baby on board sticker, he's calling the police because baby shouldn't be driving.
Yeah. You call the police on the person, license plate, blah blah blah.
How about instead of student driver, it would say baby driver. Careful, baby drivers.
A baby is driving this vehicle, just so you know.
Oh yay! It's the ending credits. I love this. This is I put this on a mixtape for Amber.
Yeah, I do remember this.
Yep. This is the Mario Kart Double Dash ending credits.
Oh, of course, Matt. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Thanks for telling us. We wish and pray and hope for the best for you and your girlfriend. I'm so glad. That's really great, Matt. Very happy for the two of you.
Yeah, we just had to remove some comments for you, Matt, because you said the address of where you worked and you had your girlfriend's full name, so just trying to keep you safe there, buddy.
We do that to everyone who says, like, the name of the town they live in or something.
Yeah, just a reminder, people, never ever give the address where you work or your full name on the internet. It's not safe.
Like, imagine some crazy person who might end up being in the same town as you. Like, most people online, it won't really affect, you know, because most people live in a completely different area, so they won't really, but somebody might actually be watching from the same town as you and be like, that person's down the street from me. I know where this is. Yeah. I mean, it's a crazy off chance, but it's possible.
Yep. We had one of our address leaked years ago because a delivery man came to our door and we were expecting a package.
Oh,
and they said our full name and they said the address.
Yeah, we were streaming live and then we went to go get a package and the package delivery person said our address, like, and it was somehow on. We didn't mute the microphone because we didn't think there'd be any reason to, because we were just picking up the package.
Well, also, I mean, that was all the way over the other side of the house, so the streaming stuff was on the other end of the house, so we didn't even know.
But yeah, apparently people heard our address.
So, I mean, we haven't lived there in like 11 years or something like that, so, but still, that was a pretty harrowing thing. I was like, oh no. Oh yay!
Yeah.
All rights reserved, including music and program by Nintendo. Thank you for playing.
Do we like Mario and Luigi, Matt?
Yeah, we'll be playing as Mario and Luigi tomorrow on 100 cc's.
Oh, not sure if you saw my message earlier, Kwings. But if you're willing to do an ultimate and no one else has one, you could do my ultimate, says Jade Rose.
You would like your ultimate tonight, Jade? Okay.
Yeah, we have an ultimate tomorrow, so we don't think we have anyone today.
Yeah, I could do that.
Safety first, says Granddaddy Otaku. That's why I don't tell people that I live in a van down by the river, says Granddaddy Otaku.
Yeah, if you're
I am.
excuse me.
Yes.
If you're fine with that, Jade, I will set it up as a mystery stream though, because I might be able to get more people in for an ultimate, and then 30 minutes into the music or whatever, I'll switch it to your ultimate stream. But I might be able to get a little bit more views for that stream, which would help the hourly then. What?
I'm just thinking about the van down by the river skit. I am 36 years old. I am twice divorced. And I live in a van down by the river.
Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll give you guys the thing for Xenoblade. Xenoblade will be starting up with the music in just a few minutes. But yeah, if you guys could pile over to Xenoblade, that'd help out a lot.
Here's you, here's me, here's you.
I mean, that has no relevance to Mario
I'm
Kart.
sorry.
Alright guys and gals, head on over to the next stream, which is Xenoblade, which is going to be more probing and some grinding as we try to get up to level 45, 46. And the story will be wrapping up this weekend, so because we have a brand new game from China that's coming out next week. So it's an action-adventure game, so we need to get Xenoblade done so we can get to that new game. Alright, so anyway guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. We hope you had fun. The Mario Kart Road to Mario Kart World Marathon will continue tomorrow at 3 o'clock with the next exciting episode of Double Dash, where we'll be playing as Mario and Luigi. Oh yeah! 100cc.
Oh yes.
Probably reversing each other, I don't know. Alright guys, see you on Xenoblade, which is starting up right now. You'll be redirected. God bless, happy gaming, see you in a bit.
See